Hello guys, it is Lasgo21, and today we will be playing some Simpsons Tapped Out, and we're going to be going over the Oktoberfest event, so yeah, let's get into it. According to my Kill Yourself Tomorrow daily affirmation calendar, this week is Oktoberfest. Do you know what that means? Yeah, Oktoberfest is my favorite holiday. It combines the gluttony of Thanksgiving with the overeating of Halloween. Here's a phrase old Gil never heard. You're in luck. I've got fun German beer-themed things, plus you get donuts back with every purchase. German stuff, eh? Anything festive, yet slimming for a police office chief. Once voted both most handsome and most likely doctor. Superlative results. I've got just the thing. It's in the store for a limited time. Okay, so yeah, there's 5 days of Oktoberfest events. So yeah, okay, new Oktoberfest deals each day, plus get beer-absorbing donuts back with every purchase. Okay, cool. So let's get into that. So the first thing that shows up, I'm going to be missing a couple items on this list, in these 3 days. And those 3 items are the Hungry Hun, which I already have, which costs 160 donuts, but you get 45 back, which is 29% of your purchase. I also own the Beer and Brawl, which costs 140 donuts, and you get 40 back, plus that's also 29% back of your donuts. And the last one you can get is the Prep School, which costs 180 donuts, and you get 50 back, which is you get 28% of your donuts back. So yeah. So you also can get the Boardwalk Fountain, which costs 75 donuts, and you get 30 back, which I think before all you could get was one of these, but now you can get multiple, so that's nice. So congratulations on your purchase. Now you can take advantage of Gil's limited time offer. Buy one, get a second for the same cost as the first. Twist my arm, and I'll throw in a third for the exact cost of the first and the second. Okay, wow, look, look at all those donuts you got. 30 donuts back. Sweet. So that's neat. So they're going to place that into inventory since I already have that item. I'm just going to show you guys over here. Right there. There's the fountain. It's a neat little thing. Nothing new though. So the next item on the list will be... Let's see... So the next item on the list is the Oktoberfest Gate. So this is a new item that was just added, and it costs 40 donuts, and you get 15 back, which is nice. 15 free donuts? That just paid for a whole more donuts. Okay, cool, that's in inventory. So that's the only new item I'm pretty sure that's added. So let's go... Oh, nope. Let's see if I can find this item. It should be here. It's just going to be in the O. Nope. There it is. Here's the Oktoberfest Gate. So that's neat. So let's place that down with all the other items we have. There we go. So that's pretty neat. So there's that. The Hungry Hun, and let's see what other items are here for this week, or today. So the next thing is the Beer Stein Wiggum, which costs 70 donuts, and you get 25 back. It says the same thing, just with 25 instead of 15. Okay, that's cool. A couple of stewed prunes coming your way. Beer Stein Wiggum. That's pretty cool. Chief, come on. We've had 0 reported cases of underage drinking. Drunk kids aren't dumb enough to just stumble around in public like drunk adults. I need to look like them, think like them, and above all else, drink like them. So, are you going to get drunk and at the expense of the police department for your Halloween costume again? Once you pee in it, you can't return it, and I always pee in it. Now stick to your job, Lou, and stop busting my chops just for breaking the law. Cool, so that's going to be Coptoberfest Part 1, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that afterwards. I'm just going to keep going over all the other stuff. So let's see, that covers day 1. So for day 2, the next day, you get the Duff Beer Tree and the German flag. So both these items have been released before. I got the Duff Beer Tree right here a while back when I got it for Christmas of last year. You got it on Christmas Day, so that's pretty neat. And then there's the German flag, which you can get when it was the kickball event. So yeah, those are 2 items that have been previously released, but it's nice because you can get multiple of them now instead of just having a single one. So that covers the next day, and the final day. Oh, and on top of that, you also can get the beer and Brawl, as I said earlier, for the price. And then on the last day, you can get the stack of beer. And yeah, that's right here. I'm pretty sure you got that for St. Patrick's Day. But right now, as you can see, none of these items have an actual price. So what I did is I looked around and got the percentage of how much each of the things cost, and I came out with an average of around how much each item will cost. So the Duff Beer Tree is going to be about 10 to 8, and as you see, you can get 3 donuts back. Or it might even be 12 to 8, around that area. The next thing is going to be the German flag, which doesn't have a cost, but you get 1 donut back, so it's going to be possibly 4 or 5, or even 3, depending on how much. And the last item, the stack of beer, is going to be the most expensive out of them all. It's going to cost about 35 to 40 donuts, but you get 10 back, so that's still not too bad. So yeah. So those are the new items, but I guess what we can do now is we can go over the Coptoberfest Part 1. So what you're going to need to do is you need to make Beer Stein Wiggum Drink Undercover. So I guess let's quickly rush that one. So he's undercover. Let's get that done. And then we're gonna have to have make Lou and Eddie reluctantly investigate a bogus case. So let's get those 2 going. So let's just quickly speed those 2 up. Okay, so they're both at the police office. Let's quickly harvest that. So that'll complete Part 1. What do you want, freak? I want to hang out and drink with my fellow youths, as well as educate them as a peer about the dangers of drinking, as well as possibly arrest them, but honestly I can't tell if you're a youth. Depends. Not according to the DMV, but I'm still technically a fetus according to the Springfield Elementary Reading Comprehension Test. I'll go straight to the source at Springfield Elementary. That's a great idea, Kearney. What is? You're talking in text bubbles, and I can't read. So we're going to need to make Beer Stein Wiggum teach kids to pour it out and make Kearney go to school. So let's quickly do those 2. They both take 6 hours. Let's quickly go to Springfield Elementary, which is right over here. Speed those 2 up. Boom, that completes that. So, me and the other boys really liked your message and want to help spread the word. That's great. Pressure from peers is a tried and true method of getting kids to stop harmful behaviors. We want to just pour it out in front of everyone, but they won't let us buy beer at the stores for the demonstration. I've never been prouder to be an officer of the law, and of course, I'll buy you kids beer. Thanks, Chief. We've got a lot of beers, so get us a case. So we need to make Beer Stein Wiggum buy beer for the bullies. Okay, that's it. That completes Part 3. That was so successful. We want to spread the message to a even wider audience. It's nice to see today's youth so excited that they can't even walk straight in a straight line or keep from vomiting. A single beer isn't cutting it anymore. What is with social media and whatever? The youth of today needs something bigger and more impressive, something they can tap into. You mean like a keg? I mean, if you think that's the best idea, Officer Wiggum, let's do it. IPA this time, don't cheap out. Always happy to make the responsible choice. Mind holding my gun while I go inside? So we need to make Beer Stein Wiggum buy a keg of beer. Let's quickly do that too. Boom. Okay, he gets it from the Duff factory, which is pretty neat. Huh, another slow walking streaker. It looks like there's an underage drinking problem after all. Want to round up the usual suspects? Nah, let's just assume it was the chief's fault. So make Lou investigate the case, and also make Eddie investigate the case. So let's get that done. Takes 5 minutes, and they go to the police station again. So let's complete that. So that completes the round up the usual suspects quest. Now back to the Coptoberfest quest. Well, Chief, we were wrong. There is a youth alcoholism problem. Wiggum's right again. Once we find the source, the first round's on me. Actually, it looks like the source is you. We're gonna have to arrest you. Arrest me? But I'm your chief. There must be another punishment that lets me retain my dignity. Fine, Eddie. Hit him with the hose. So we're gonna have to make Beer Stein Wiggum roll uncontrollably, which actually looks pretty funny, so let's quickly make him do that. He does that for 60 minutes, so I'd assume he'd get pretty nauseous after that. Second completes part 5. Let's see some of these other ones that he has. So here's use the toilet. Not sure if it's going to have him just like standing or something. Nope, he just goes to the police office, so that's one quest. The next one's get a fill-up. I assume he might go to the Duff Beer factory, but I'm not exactly sure. Boom. It seems that he does. Oh, he just goes to Moe's to get a fill-up. The next one's make repairs, so let's see where he goes. He might just go to the police office for that again, but let's see. Yep, so there's no action for that. Drink undercover, so it's just his cap closed. Okay, so that's drinking undercover. And there's roll uncontrollably, which is probably my favorite action out of them all because it looks pretty funny. So yeah, that is going to complete today's episode of the Oktoberfest quest. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. I'm going to be doing a little mini update here. And that's just going to be on what was not in the IRS update at first, and that's the IRS Drone. So let's quickly get that bad boy. Crashes on a neighbor's house. Cool. So that's a part of the animals and pets, so I guess this drone's an animal or a pet. So yeah, it just flies around like that and see what happens when you tap it. Doesn't really do anything, so that's kind of cool. It's a neat little flying thing that can just survey your Springfield while you're not there. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to show you that. It's because it wasn't in my other video because it wasn't released at the time. So yeah, thanks guys.